with a video. YouTube stream. My brain died. Anyways, here with a stream of the Modded Bloodborne experience. Before I get into this video, I'm going to say I did not mod this character myself. I will not give away the name of the person who did so because privacy reasons, and the fact that inbox spam isn't fun. And also, all of the stuff on my character is legitimately obtained, but the blood gems are modded, the health and stamina, unlimited vials, and bullets. And the fact that they're level 25 with max stats. And before you ask, I don't use this for PvP. If anything, I'd help people with it. But let's start this off with the Defiled Amygdala. Amygdalan. I'm going to give you a simple strategy for fighting them, assuming you want to learn how to do it. Or if you're really interested, I could give you a false depth for it. Well, I just skip straight to the Yharnam Queen, but hey. Hopefully my audio isn't bugging out because I have a fan in my face. Sometimes it makes it sound really bad. I have no idea which scythe I'm using. I think this is the modded one. Yeah. It's actually not modded, it's just the gems. Also, I fell in love with these pants because of the cake. That cake, though. I don't know. You just gonna keep jump spamming? That's fair. Anyways, the strategy for Amygdala, if you're doing this legitimately, is just cycle the tail. Whenever they jump, sort of walk this way and roll at the last second. Then go back into the crotch region and start attacking. The funny thing is, their legs actually have armor, and if you break that, then you start doing stun damage very commonly. The best weapon I've found for this strategy is the Bloodletter. I don't know why. As you can see, I just broke 2 armor platings. And also their upper back is a weak spot if you can actually manage to hit it. But if you wanted to kill this boss just legitimately, and you're struggling with it, there are only a few attacks that you have to worry about. That attack I got hit right there, the stomp and the jump. Once you learn how to dodge the jump, it's not an issue. Also, you can bait the stomp, attack, bait the stomp, and attack. But they're more likely going to do that. And depending on which way you run into them, you can either do a headshot or just go right back to hitting the tail. Isn't that satisfying? That piece of trash just getting 1 shot. Next, I don't know which one I'm going to do. Lower Loran or Loran. I'm doing DLC, most likely. Like, I'm probably just going to skip the main game because the only annoying bosses are Mikolash and sometimes Moon Presence, depends on if you get spammed or not. Anyways, that was the Defiled. That's a free chalice open slot for me now. Next is Annoying Beast. Him and me, we go way back. Like, I'm not even kidding. This beast and me, we fight out so well to the death that I end up having no heals. I'm a 1-hit kill and he's a 1-hit kill. That's how my fight with him always goes when I fight him legit. The best strategy for him, I guess, would be to get close and know when when exactly he's going to attack so you can dodge immediately. I always hated this boss. It's a pretty easy fight. This is, I'm pretty sure, very close to legitimate damage if I were actually max level and had good gems. Fortunately, that's just literally one modded gem, and yeah. Most weapons I put one modded gem on end up going to crazy amounts of damage, like 1,100 for just one. I prefer to stay in the more legitimate damage numbers, just because one-shotting things isn't fun. But, yeah. That's annoying beast down. Yep. Now on to Lower Loran. Dark Beast Pearl. Pearl? I don't know. This fight, I just hate this boss in general. I hate their living guts. Why? Because I can never hit them. Whenever I go to fight them, they're just jumping around the arena for me. But knowing my luck, because I said something, it's not going to happen, and I'm just going to get spammed instead of them just jumping back all the time. Assuming you had a good boom hammer or a really decent saw cleaver, the strategy for them would just be stay in the face and spam the transform attacks with fire paper and a fire paper and beast pellet, because that activates the stun more commonly. The reason I say use the saw cleaver's transforms is because they have a wider range, and you're more likely to hit the boss. Plus, with fire damage, you stun it more easily. Pretty sure that does a metric ton of damage to the shield, but I have unlimited stamina, so I can pretty much just block it this whole day. Aw. I hate that boss, just in general, for no reason. That's not bad. For what it is, it's not bad. Especially because this doesn't have any curses or anything on it. If it had curses and it was a 24% with plus 15 raw, that would be pretty OP.
Hello.
But it's not. Hello there. There's Lower Loran down. Alright, yeah, I didn't do anything. Just started a new game plus. I don't even know what new game I'm on. I think it's 6. I remember when the loading screens used to take 3 years, because apparently that's how that worked. Then they get the DLC update. Just perfect loading screens. It's not bad anymore. Not like it used to be. Imagine doing that much damage legit. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's possible. Assuming you've watched the Bloodborne in 1 to 2 hits. 2 hits or less video, whatever. He does a lot of damage, and I don't know what level he is because I never paid attention if he showed it or not. But the amount of damage he did to a boss, if he were to be max level, it could be potentially so cancerous that he actually can do like 8,000 damage. Being able to actually use the shields is pretty fun though. That's what I get out of this. Oh yes, the lag. Yeah, funny thing is...
Have you seen the Onslaught mod where they tripled the amount of enemies and bosses?
Is this for one of the Dark Souls or actually Bloodborne? Because I've watched a bunch of modded playthroughs for Dark Souls, so 1. Even a permanent Gravelord New Game Plus 7, that was just cancer.
Bloodborne. Bloodborne.
No. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not killing Bloodstarved. I'm just gonna go straight towards Amelia, grab the DLC and go straight into the DLC and just murder everything that ever made me suffer.
There's YouTube videos of a streamer suffering it.
I'm probably gonna go watch that after this. Imagine that mod in the Chalice Dungeon that reduces your health to 90 by 92%. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Although living failures were tripled, but one of the set of living failures were modded to legit be Shrek.
I don't even want to imagine that.
Also, some of the extra names were changed as well.
I don't remember where I'm going. I'll just head in a random direction and hope I'm going the right way. I'm going the right way. That's not fair, your buddy tanked it for you. That's actually cancer right there. I was actually going through the Covenant ranks the other day. By the other day, I mean like 2 years ago. And I saw this dude who had a gem slot on a cannon, and his cannon did 56,000 damage. I think that day is the most terrifying thing I've ever seen in any game. Also, my Covenant rune is broken, so I don't do the hand over chest part of the emote.
Like for Makalash's modded fight, you had normal Makalash, then one of the other Makalash were named Bodavidia, Howler of Lore, and the 3. Name, Mycotrash, Miner of Salt.
Oh, that sounds so terrifying, but so fun at the same time. What I want to see is someone mod Demon Souls and basically they mod it so good it's like a remaster. I need to see this because I love Demon Souls and I really want to platinum it, but I'm just too lazy to go back and play it. By too lazy to go back and play it, I mean World Tendency is just a pain right now.
The Shadows of Iharnam fight, there were 9 shadows instead of 3.
I feel like I've seen a clip from that. In not Bloodborne, in Demon Souls, the only thing that actually stops me from wanting to platinum it, so I can say I did it, is the ring that needs pure white tendency. I forgot entirely about it, or I didn't actually. Yeah, I messed up the dude and accidentally killed him, so the world is now dark and it's just a pain to get it back to white.
Then in the Lady Maria fight, they struggled so much with that fight.
What was painful about the Maria fight? Were there 3 of her?
One of the Marias were named Zuli the Witch.
That's fitting, definitely, actually.
The 3 Lady Marias were gun spamming so much and wrecking the player.
I don't want to imagine that. It's bad enough being the Chalice Dungeons with 92% health reduction and a Canehurst Crow spamming you with an Evelyn. Why do I feel like this was a New Game Plus 7 run when it was modded too? The only thing that can actually kill me is Frenzy, Poison, and Lethal Falls. And Rapid Poison.
Also with that particular fight, I think more health was added to the Marias in particular.
You remember that NPC that always shotgun spams and one-shots you?
I don't remember about the bloody crow in the mod, but that would be hell.
Come on. Take it. Take it all.
I will probably look back.
Whenever I'm trying to kill those dudes in early game for the bolt paper duplication so I can have a bunch, he just always one-shots you with the shotgun no matter
Also
what.
not to mention, all the bosses, they had to solo.
Pretty cancerous, don't you think? It's just... you can see how my controller's messed up whenever I slow walk. I've had that issue, but I'm not getting a new controller until it absolutely breaks. I don't know if I want to troll Ludwig or one-shot him. I can actually one-shot him and he won't go to phase 2. Yes.
There were summons already spawned, but they couldn't enter the boss doors.
This sounds like, what's his face from Dark Souls? Dark Souls 3, where you can summon him for Vort, but if you go into the Dancer's fight or kill her, he just black crystals. I actually found out something about NPCs recently. If the host goes too far out of their range for them to actually track the host, they'll follow in actual real player summons. I had some dude's phantom following me around the map until they found the host, and it could actually pathfind back to the host. I had a feeling that could happen, but I didn't think it would actually legitimately happen.
Bloodborne summons do that too.
This was in Bloodborne. I've never seen a host go so far away from his... Well, I've never seen an NPC get stuck on a wall so long before, so... Yeah. If this wasn't New Game 6, he'd probably be dead in 2 hits. Actually, no, they have about 4,000 health on first. Yeah.
Sometimes one of my friends would run off, leaving me with the summoned NPC. And the summoned NPC will follow me until they find the beacon.
Most of the time when I help people, they don't really summon. They just go straight to the boss, but if I get summoned to someone's world who already has a summon in there, they normally just stick right behind the host. I've never had them get stuck on a wall for that long, though, and end up following me. I've actually had an instance where the game was lagging out so hard, I, as a summon, could summon an old hunter. And it wouldn't use a summon slot, so the host could summon him as well. And we had 2 of them in the world, and they just bullied the boss
The
with
only
infinite
problem
cannon
is
spam.
knowing my friends. Not only the summon is lost, but my friend is lost too.
You see, with me, apparently I have the magical power of leaving a blood trail behind me, or just a trail of death, so everything... It's just so obvious where I am, apparently, according to all my friends anyways. Did he just kick me? I don't remember him ever doing a kick, but then again I killed him first all the time.
I do the same, and my friends are normally like, follow the trail of carnage.
Oh yeah. Still useless is your piece of trash, and I hate your guts because you bullied me on my twink characters whenever I just want the stupid rifle early. I just want to help people with the rifle and you have to bully me. Now you can feel useless too. Your only hope is the blood killing me.
Although if the trail stops for a period of time, they will stay within the carnage thinking I am still there instead of stepping away from previous trail to another trail.
Alright, I'm going to bully this dude because he bullied me whenever I want the minigun for a low-level character to help people too. Although I don't have any lead elixir on me, so bullying him 100% is going to be impossible.
I hate the Gatling gun guy so much.
I think he's still alive. He's twitching a bit. Yeah, he's clearly still alive. He just needs a little bit more of this, yes. Apparently I just tanked all of that blood when it normally stun locks me infinitely. That's pretty interesting. You'll never
and
take me
that's
alive.
what we called overkill. Emoji smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes.
He just took that to the face. It actually took me a really long time to realize you could get the constable stuff. Right there. I never looked back when I climbed up this ladder, and I never realized you could just walk across there and grab that item. I never knew it existed for a long time. And then I was going through the wiki for Bloodborne armor sets and found out that there was apparently a chest piece to it, and looked it up on a YouTube video, and there it is. This is well deserved. To overkill or not to overkill? That is the question. I hate this enemy so much. When I'm coming through here at low level, it just instant kills me when I forget they exist and they grab me. The thing is, you could block in this game if you had stamina. Then again, I'm pretty sure this would hurt a lot if you block this. That is well deserved. eat my tentacles. Lawrence is definitely going to get one shot. He's bullied me so much he deserves it. And actually, I'm pretty sure his second phase is forced. There are a few bosses in this game where their second phase is actually forced. Yarnum Queen is included in that, I'm pretty sure. Yarnum Queen, Amygdala, sometimes, if you're summoned, it is forced because online lag. Any boss that can go to phase 2, if you get summoned and one-shot them, they'll be forced to go to phase 2 because there's a slight delay in the damage that you're hitting them with. So the game will think they're still alive and force the phase 2. Like, their entire health bar will disappear, but at the last second, 25% of it-ish will reappear. I feel like I'm going the long way, but at the same time, I just don't care. That frame drop. But I'm one of you. Why you bully? Why you bully me? I thought we were best buds. I wish you could get that as a weapon. Just beating things with a literal pole from a hospital. I hate that you can't change the jump button from double tap circle to the joystick, or analog stick as some people call it. Makes me really mad, because the amount of times I've accidentally jumped when I'm trying to roll. I'm gonna laugh if I fall off because my controller messes up at the last second when I'm running across this platform.
I remember I was helping a friend with guacamole, and I had no idea what we did, but he split into two. One was his beast form, which took absolutely no damage.
What was it like? He was in the world, but he wasn't at the same time? Like, could he move? Or... did that just not count it going down?
And the other one was Hunter Guacamole, who began floating away, and that's the one that took the damage.
This is very interesting. I just did it at the last second, and it didn't count it because of it, but it's fine. I really don't care. I just walked through an attack that would have hit me any other situation. It's fine.
At some point, he floated too high and just dropped down like a ton of bricks.
That's some interesting stuff. Almost as interesting as when I glitched out in Dying Light and flew through the entire sky, and basically hit the Actually, no, there is no cap. There is no skybox in Dying Light. If you go outside of the boundary area, it'll respawn you, no matter how high you are in the world. But there's no skybox limit because I was infinitely going up. I could see over and outside of the map. They actually rendered in stuff the player would never see. I'm not kidding. There's mountains that you'll never see in the game, but they rendered it in and made it actually look good. No. Bad boy. I'm the one who's allowed to spam here. Did I put it away? No. I can't tell you how many times I've ran around this entire area and forgot entirely about this pathway on the side that would have been a quicker path to where I need to go anyways. So I just ran around this entire area for an hour and a half when I didn't need to. To bully Maria or not to bully Maria? That is the question. Also, these dudes about to get off my property. This is not allowed here. The funny thing is, if a single pellet hits something, it's pretty much about 1,700 damage.
I normally lose my friends there in like 10 seconds and search for them for the next 10 hours. It's like losing my grandma in Walmart. Aw. It'd be amazing if I had lead elixir, but it's all my storage. This game doesn't have an auto restock feature, which sucks. You have to go back to your storage, which is in the dream, just to grab an item out of it. The only difference is on the mic. All I hear is, Fox. Where are you? I'm lost and scared. There's a gank squad. And I have X amount of ECH. Echoes.
Feel like I'm back in Dark Souls 1 with Havel Twinks. Only I'm the twink. Okay. I'm just waiting for her to do the parry attack, which I think goes through shields. Clearly I'm rusty, but I almost dodged that.
I do tell my friends, okay, stay put. I'll find you, and my friends do the complete opposite of what I say.
I feel this so much, but at a different level. I'm going through a super hard thing that they can't do. And I'm like, okay, stay put while I killed stuff so you can actually progress because they're under-leveled or something. They proceed to run right into the enemies that I'm killing and die instantly. She actually does a lot of damage if you were to let her hit her a bunch. Like, if you let her hit you, she does a metric ton of damage for what it is. It'd take her a while, but she could kill me.
It's so frustrating.
Oh yes, whisper in my ear. The funny thing is I know she's gonna dodge every time. Oops. People call Maria hard on New Game 7. Me just over here, parry spams her. Because it's too easy no matter what phase she's on. Oh yeah, no, her parry frames are lower on face. Like, no, they're not. Just parry at the start of her attacks like you would every other time and you can instantly do it every time. And I used Evelyn to do it too. If I used the shotgun on her, she'd hit me before I'd get the parry off and I wouldn't even be able to get the I wouldn't get the visceral, even if it does put her in the parry animation because I'm still stunned out of her recent attack.
One time I had to lead someone level 544, maxed level, and on NG for some reasons, and they kept getting lost and killed a lot somehow. You have no idea how frustrating that was. Maria is pretty easy to parry.
There are so many people who say she's hard to parry, and that's the funny thing. Also, this dude's immortal no matter what you do. You could actually get him over here, if you can manage, get him to fall off into the water. He'll just stand back up in the middle, and all the way down there, and just continue walking on the waterbed alive. Imagine if they actually let the player kill him because he gives you the
I normally beast roar him into the water.
It would be so hilarious if they actually let you kill him, though. Because then people who are trying to get that arcane item would just basically lose their only chance of getting it. And I'm surprised they didn't do that. Because they love screwing over the player by tricking them and making this dude who you can talk to seem totally evil. Like, for instance, Pate in Dark Souls 2. He seems like the bad guy, but in reality, he actually does care for the player. There's just so much stuff that suggests otherwise. It's quite funny. Although him and Creighton actually did have a rivalry. That was actually legitimately in there. Really? You can parry this dude, by the way. The funny thing is, even though he uses lead elixir, blood tinge damage goes right through lead elixir and stuns him anyways, so if you were to use Chikage against him, it would go right through his lead elixir and actually stun him. That complete miss, though. the most hated boss in this entire series to new people.
Orphan of Kos is pretty easy in my opinion.
I have so many people who can't kill him. I've helped so many people who can't kill him. It's just because he spams and people don't understand that you can't get too aggressive with him sometimes, or else you're going to die.
People questioned whether Orphan or Lawrence is harder. I always say, at least Orphan is small, parryable, and not on fire. Then usually people will be like, okay, that's valid.
I only consider Lawrence harder because I try to kill him early games most of the time. Like, this character was actually 100% fully legit. Their level was 35, they were a super overpowered twink for helping people. And my whole stick was basically getting Beast Embrace, Beast Claws, and just running around cosplaying as a beast early game and helping people in the early areas. And Lawrence was the biggest pain in my existence killing early game. And it's because of his fire. When he goes to phase 3, I just get instantly killed by the fire, no matter what I do. I mean, I did do it. And the worst part is, I soloed it because, you know, no one's good at this game, apparently, at low level. Everyone who I asked to help was always max level and instantly got killed, while I'm surviving with 1 HP every time. And when I said I wanted to kill him early, I meant early. I barely had a plus 10 and some decent gems from the Winter Lanterns, that's about it.
One of my friends is trying to do a BL4 run.
I did it. This was actually my BL4 run. The only thing I didn't do was some of the DLC. By some of it, I mean a little bit after Ludwig, I leveled up. I will say this though, if you get to Upper Cathedral Ward and get the Great Lake Rune, that 4% defense will make your life so much easier. People don't believe me when I say it, but it's a noticeable difference. It turns a 1-shot into a 2-shot or just a pixel of health left. It's worth equipping. Whenever I make a co-op build, that's one of the main runes that I equip because it actually adds so much defense that it helps.
I love modded shit.
The thing I forgot to do was grab the skull, I think it was. Yeah, the skull. I'm a big dum-dum. Anyways. Actually no, all of my characters were legit. I started using the modded characters recently. By that I mean I had my friend mod it because I can't do it. I can't buy Save Wizard, or not. Yeah, save wizard. I'm never giving out his username because, you know, privacy reasons, plus the instance of 50 messages. That's not going to be fun. All of my characters, anything I have on the characters are legit, but the blood gems. The blood gems and the 99 and all stats are the only thing unlegitimate. Like, all of these weapons were obtained legitimately. Not all of them were plus 10, but most of them were all plus 9s. The Beast Claws and I believe the Saw Cleaver and Hunter's Axe were the only plus 10s I had. Research Hall. I won't ever support using modded, but this is a fun experience. Like, the bullying for the enemies that you hate the most, the bosses you hate the most, just watching their health bar deplete in one hit, it's just so satisfying. At the beginning of the stream, I one-shot Defiled Amygdala. I went and killed both of the Loran bosses, the final 4 ones. That includes Dark Beast, which I hate Dark Beast because I can never hit them. That's just my luck. Like, I'm not good with Dark Beast.
Damn it, how much did I miss?
I don't know. I don't know how long this stream's been going down.
About 1 minutes.
Now I can fight Lawrence.
51. Fuck nuggets. I hate how it won't read actual numbers, and I have to type it.
See, I have a bot that reads stuff out to me, and it actually said 51. Like, it said the numbers. It said 5-1. I don't think my streams can hear that. Jesus Christ, that kitten, though. The funny thing about Mikolash is his phase 2 is forced.
That's reassuring.
So if you actually one-shot him, he'll still go to phase 2, but you could land on him and he'd die. It literally leaves him at 1 HP.
Half the time, players and streamers will be like, numbers? I don't want to math.
Exactly. I love how I'm forced to run because my my fast walk is a slow walk. Like, you can see how I'm walking right now. I'm not doing this on purpose. Like, my joystick's actually messed up. Well, analog stick. Ow. I thought I would have rolled that, but okay. That hitbox, though. Ooh, piece of candy. Aww. Also, if you're questioning what that is, that's unlimited Quicksilver bullets and vials. That's basically the item that is the vials and Quicksilver bullets.
Big ouchies, my dude. My R2 sometimes gets jammed and my hunter spams R2 continuously.
Are you just gonna Okay. I see how it is. I bullied you so many times, I guess you're just bullying me now. I don't remember if his face is forced. Nice miss. Stop spamming 1 second. I want to see what's blocked. Actually, I'm pretty sure everything in this entire game can be blocked. I see when it doesn't hit you from behind.
I've never Bloodborne, I just like watching Ace and other YouTubers play it.
Okay, you can get up here?
Played.
Okay.
I like helping streamers in game. Although sometimes, some of them can be extremely dense.
I had a streamer get so mad because this dude told him where an NPC was that he missed, and he thought it was a spoiler, and he straight up just banned this dude for life. Also, his phase isn't forced. I just hit him without a charge attack, and that just left him at enough health to survive to phase 2. Well, 3. You see what would get me whenever I was trying to kill him at extremely low level? Is the lava behind him, because whenever I'm doing a combo, I get shoved right into it, and it just instantly stuns me into his next attack, which kills me. Not to mention some of his attacks are actually delayed a lot. And that attack right there is terrifying, especially when he's running at you. The majority of the fight, if you're doing it at a low level and you don't have any health... Oh, I guess I deserve getting bullied, but okay. Okay, I can see how this is. But the majority of the time I'd stay a distance from him because you're trying to stop him from doing that attack and his charge attack, because those are the two most risky attacks he can do. And that one right there. Because normally when he does that one, he decides to do the charge, so you're not going to get a hit anyways. Also, I just realized I haven't fought this dude in so long that I don't know his dodge times anymore. By a long time, I do mean a long time. About a year I haven't fought this dude. Most of my characters just got Beast Embrace, and then I never fought him again because I don't have a reason to. I'll occasionally, I did occasionally go and bully him, but yeah. I actually love his music. Time to bully hunters. By that I mean the one who loves to shotgun spam me when I walk in. I'm just gonna go back and shoot him in the face, and then leave. And then
You've been playing a lot of other games, mostly Monster Hunter World that I see.
Yeah, I kind of dropped out of Monster Hunter World. In my opinion, it's not as good as the originals, and that's the only reason I stopped playing it. Plus, the AI is underdeveloped. Sometimes they buffed AI that didn't need to be buffed up. They just made the game more annoying than it needed to be. In the original Monster Hunter games, when you hit G rank, which is now Mastery rank in Monster Hunter World, you would you'd be able to easily kill monsters, assuming you were late into the rank. Like, I have fully 100% of the game for the most part. Got everything I wanted. I have a super overpowered build that allows me to kill G rank monsters in literally minutes. In World, it takes me about 15 minutes to 30 minutes to kill a Mastery rank monster with a fully optimized build. I understand they're trying to make the fights more interesting, but that's just 30 minutes of me getting spammed by a monster doing the same attack over and over again because they broke his AI and don't know how to fix it. They've ruined a lot of the AI, and that's what makes me mad. Cathedral Ward. I didn't open up a single shortcut, did I? Nope. Cool. As for Dying Light, I'm enjoying it because it's a game like it has everything I ever wanted in it. Parkour, zombies, which with the event out right now, it allows you to run around with super zombies all the time. So I could go to the bridge, which is the most populated area in the entire game with zombies right now with this event, kill about 100 zombies, and it's actually satisfying because I'm getting 5 to 6 headshots at a time out of the hundreds. I'm
currently on DBX trying to find a new damn trainer.
Yes, Rom. A boss that needs to suffer because it's made several people suffer. Can't tell you how many times his little minions do that stupid one-shot attack, no matter how much health you have. Just one taps you, and it's so annoying because the majority of the time it's hitting the host over the summons, so the host just has to run all the way back, summon you again, and then repeat that process. I mean, I can bully him now that I've actually got back into the game, but back in the day, he would bully me. But now that I know the strategy to get in his face and not actually deal with the one-shot attack, it's not a problem. That's the only thing that scares you, is either his arcane or that one-shot attack his minions do, which is stupid. It's stupid BS.
Make the suffer of suffering suffer the suffer of suffering.
Yes. Funny thing is, I invaded this dude with his character the other day, just to sit in the corner and watch
with
him
extra
attempt to kill me.
suffer.
Yes, all the suffering. I just sat there and watched the dude attempt to kill me for an hour and a half before just going to the boss fight and entering it. I won't actually ever kill people with a modded character because that's not fun. Although I will help people with it. I'm the ultimate summon now. And I prefer to use legitimate damage versus the modded damage because one-shotting things isn't that fun. Unless it's a boss that needs to suffer like Rom. I actually do prefer to use legitimate damage over modded. I just have unlimited health, so I'm on the ultimate summon. And with unlimited bullets, I can just infinitely heal the host if he ever runs out of vials.
CD-ROM. It must be pretty annoying to get cut off by a robot.
Sometimes. I don't need that shortcut. I'm gonna die just because I said that. Watch it happen. I actually went back into Dark Souls 3 the other day, looked at my sun medals. Let's just say I have about 200 in my box and 99 on my character. I just love helping people so much that I do it all the time, and that's what gives these games replayability after I've already got the platinum and done everything I want to do in it. Helping people just gives me that joy I had when I was new to the game again. Like, I don't know. And the funny thing is, sometimes I'll outpace the host, which means I'll kill things ahead of them. And that's only if I know they're going to struggle with the area, or I've been helping them for several attempts and they die repeatedly. I'll just kill the things that are always killing them. But the majority of the time, I'll stay next to the host or behind them. I'll follow them as they explore and not show them anything unless it's important. For instance, if there's a super overpowered spell or weapon that's in a corner that they'd never look in, I might go there and show them it. But that's about it. I'll follow people around the game, help them with anything they need, and it's just fun. I don't know Why I like it so much, I just know I do. I even have a low-level character for Dark Souls 3 for Dancer early if people ever need to do that. And believe it or not, a lot of people do Dancer early. Also, the one-shot strategy for these dudes, legitimately, is based around what I just did. The only difference is I'd run behind the one in the middle.
Are the non-needed of shortcuts. I understand when I'm on DS2 it is pretty a good feeling.
Yeah. But the strategy for one-shotting them is run behind the one in the middle with the stake driver, yeah. You run behind the one in the middle with the stake driver, charge it up, and because they all run towards you at the beginning, or sort of walk towards you, they'll all just walk into it and get one shot. But that's the same when you did a Chalice dungeon to get super overpowered red Tearstone gems. Which I'm pretty sure it's... Yeah, it is. 38.2% is the highest you can go for red Tearstone, I'm pretty sure. Because I've gotten a few of those. I just don't remember where they are. Come on, I know you're gonna follow me. Or just unlock on the enemy. That's fair. Are you done yet? Funny thing is, I was helping this dude the other day, and when I killed this NPC, the Shadows of Yharnam boss health appeared on my screen. I've never had that happen. It was the most confusing thing ever, but hilarious at the same time. Well, the funny thing is, people think that because I'm a Dark Souls player, I'm impatient, right? I'll actually sit there AFK for 20 minutes until the host comes back, and then proceed to help them. I will actually sit in their world for about 20 to 30 minutes at max and help them when they get back. The only reason I don't stay there longer is because I have an internet limit, and I'd like to not waste that. What? Okay, I just walked right past him. I don't think this will one-shot him. Okay. Normally when I do that, he just survives with a pixel of health and teleports anyways. Where is she at? Because my brightness is super high. There she is.
Dark Souls players tend to be more patient than most think. Foxen. Hello everyone, smile. Hi cats.
Oh. I have to turn the heater off because it's getting extremely hot in my room. Instantly feels the difference. Okay then.
What's up, Foxen? Not much. I haven't slept in over 4 hours.
Nice. Out of all my
Same
time
here.
for running, I've never got stuck on that before. I don't know if I want to go to Upper Cathedral
Also,
War, but I
it's
think I'll
Crow's
grab the key.
birthday, and I was working on a drawing for him yesterday and this morning for that period of time. I'm nervous about going to my husband's funeral in Ohio. Or maybe I just don't remember.
How was that a parry? Okay.
It's true, Fox, and he passed away. It's weird. THT, the robot read all THT as if the same person said it. I'm a sad cats, Fox, and sad. Hugs.
Just gonna have a stare off.
I will send pictures of support pups.
I don't want to sound heartless, because I do feel bad if someone actually died, but I don't know how to respond to that because you two were having a conversation in the comment section of my video. Only 3,000 health though. That's where they had 5,000. Something's fishy here.
I'm sorry for your loss. I don't know WTF to say.
Yes. The transform attacks are super OP.
Same
Even with
here.
legitimate damage.
Thank you, smile.
I really don't know what to say about that loss right there though. Oh. As I lay down and have a fan in my face that's also going through my mic.
GG for the win. I send pictures.
I'm pretty sure there's a level cap because the bell ringing woman who appears.
Me either.
Here.
I am at a loss for words.
The bell ringing woman who appears here, she doesn't appear. I guess it's because I'm a super low level or something. I noticed that sometimes, like sometimes I'm coming through with a low level character, she appears, sometimes she doesn't. I'm playing offline, so obviously she's not going to be here, but it's still.
And I'm a talkative fucker that don't happen.
I love how the bot actually reads it out, but YouTube deletes it after the bot reads it out. Three chunks on that one right there. Grab this just in case, because you never know with Frenzy. Only I'm allowed to goo on people. Get my milkweed rune out. 99 insight. That much of a frenzy bar. Thanks for that plus 300 resistance frenzy rune that I collected whenever I was making this character before it became modded. It helped so much.
Yeah.
Something people actually always miss is the chunk all the way back here. I have a friend who has arachnophobia. This is a game. This is a fun game, let's just say.
I don't. Miss nothing.
On high new games, his mist does so much damage, it's not even funny. I will continue to do it. We will have a war. I think people actually don't notice about this, it actually has a little song that plays when you use it for too long, because no one ever uses it. It's just so faint that people probably never notice it. Plus, you know, that doesn't help. I should have known that was going to hit me. Just in case. You never know when you're going to fall through the floor because of a random glitch. I skipped over a lot of stuff. I'm pretty sure there's a 15% blood gem in that third cage that I walked past. Also, he actually has a stamina limit. It's just, you know, no one can chase him long enough to find out what it is. This is well deserved. %100% well deserved.
Myco Trash, Miner of Sold.
I never really had an issue with his boss fight, but that was well deserved for the amount of people I tried to help, and he one-shot every single time I tried to help them. The one hit me from the side. Just keep doing it.
Hello and back.
That was the one that hit you behind.
You almost landed on his head.
If I landed on him, he would have died. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. I don't know if I want to go and get all the stuff from Moon Presence.
You would have taken him out like a Goomba. Hello and back again.
I wonder if they're going to hit me this time when I try to run past them.
Poor Goomba.
Sometimes they don't even do anything, and they just watch me. Sometimes they actually swing at me.
Hide in the anus.
Yes. You're just gonna spam it? Fun fact, if you actually shoot the clones or hit them, it'll do damage to the main health bar. If you can even hit them. feel like they're teleporting to me faster than they normally do. They're appearing faster is what I'm trying to say. That was very buggy. That last one. Huh. Let me think for a minute. There's one there, there's one there, there's one there. Okay. So I'm gonna get one. I can get one more at Esophagus Clinic, and I can get the final one at the old workshop. Which will take me literally no effort. The clinic one's gonna be a little bit more of a run. Just because I haven't unlocked it yet. You know, because New Game Plus. On top of the fact that I never do moon presents because I just don't care. That also could be a thing. First off, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to actually go and kill Blood-Starved Beast. That shouldn't be an issue. Plus I can Gatling gun the Gatling gun guy. He will get the punishment he deserves. There's actually a cheese strat if you want to kill him early. Just climb up the ladder and immediately start spamming your pistol and he'll just kind of fall off. Then just quit save, pick it up. My favorite part about helping people with Old Yarnum is when they do it at the nighttime, because I like it in the dark. I don't like it when it's in the sort of mid-afternoon / sunset. And the only reason I actually made my co-op character so OP, rather than just getting a few good blood gems, Beast Embrace, and just sitting there and helping, is because people tend to summon me on New Game Plus. Because the level range I sit at, I don't know if they're trolling or not. I end up never failing to help them kill the boss, but it's still the fact that it just takes so long to do some good damage. Okay. I bet that brain juice tastes delicious. For a high new game, they don't have that much health. Since I will be doing the final new game next, I think I'm going to leave the boss alive on the next new game, which I'm not streaming that. Because I'm just going to summon randos into my world, because I know people like to help with this area. And just kill a bunch of enemies for them and get them a metric ton of echoes for free. Assuming they survive long enough. I summoned a dude the other day when I was just running through here. On the legit anyways. Before I had the modded, and he was doing 17 damage to the enemies. I was doing about a 250, I think. Which still wasn't that much, but I could kill them. That was just beast claws, by the way. That wasn't any weapon like the saw cleaver. If this is a saw cleaver, I'd be doing a decent bit of damage. Oh, didn't you just run to me really fast? Keep dodging. Keep dodging. Come on. Or not. I kid you not, back when I was playing legit, on my main character, I was infamous for getting mad at things and spamming Evelyn, and they died. It didn't matter what it was, they just kind of died when I got mad. It wasn't even a super high blood tinge build. It just did a lot of damage for no particular reason because I got mad. Come on. Come on. I apparently had a friend who platinumed this game and didn't know about this specific thing up ahead where you could knock it down and kill all the beasts. They played this game for about 2 years and didn't know you could do this. My controller's too messed up for me to do a bunch of very thin platforming, so I'm just going to take the safe way down right now. At least until I get a new controller, then I can actually grab that item. Which I'm pretty sure it's just a messenger's hat, which I haven't gotten yet. For some reason, when I want to make the jump, I don't make it. And when I don't want the messenger hat, I get it, because I make the jump instantly, like first try. I was like, okay, I'm just going to attempt this, and if I don't get it, I don't care. Instantly makes it. I love how they actually hid this item right here really well. It's not that great, but if you're in an early game and you need poppable items, every little bit helps sometimes. I love how you actually have some sort of poise whenever you use this item, assuming you get the parry. That opened up the door so I can go to Upper Cathedral, then go down into the old workshop and get the cord. Which I'm probably going to miss the jump. It's not really a jump, it's sort of a runoff, but still. Also, I mentioned this in another video, but there's a secret. Right there. Okay, I didn't want to jump, but that's okay. I feel like you should be able to put one gem on the flame sprayer. I mean, just look at the pick damage it does late game. Yeah, the funny thing is, about getting to the old workshop, there are a bunch of videos that say you go right over there and just sort of ease your way off and slide down to that platform, then jump down to that one. You'll almost always instantly die. When you could just do this, which won't kill you. You can heal up. You need to heal up at least once to survive the next fall. Just open this door and you're in the old workshop. So many people make it harder than it needs to be, when it was literally just that simple. There are actually 4 umbilical cords in the entire game. One's from a quest line, the rest can be obtained, assuming you don't mess with the Yosefika when Rom isn't dead. After the blood moon hits, though, you're good. The forest. Forbidden Woods. I guarantee you there are so many people who don't even know Canehurst Castle exists because of this pathway being sort of really hidden. Plus, the majority of the people who run through here have a summon with them, so they cannot go through here because there's a wall there. I don't think the host can see the wall like you can as a phantom, though. I don't know, though. Also, Soul Poison does a lot of damage. But at the same time, it's just so small it doesn't matter. That bar is going down really fast. And of course, when I unmute my mic, it sounds louder than it was before. That's how that works. I swear if my game bugged out. Because sometimes she won't be here. Even though I've never been into the clinic, sometimes she just doesn't spawn. Complete waste of insight, but I don't even care. I'll just build up another 99 from helping people. Or killing bosses. More likely to kill bosses than from helping people. Because you get like 1 every boss kill. And discovering bosses and killing them gives you about 3 to 4 sometimes. Even 5, I think. One boss gives you 5. I'm gonna do one more thing before I fight Moon Presence / Gurman, which is Upper Cathedral Ward. That's gonna be fun if I get grabbed, because that's all my insight gone when the brain sucker grabs me. Well, it's like 2, but still. Cathedral Ward. Abritus must die. I feel like that's just a given at this point. The only boss I haven't done is Sir Vampire King and the witches. There's actually a lot of people that don't realize Canehurst Castle is a reference to one of the... Actually, I'm pretty sure it's the first Dracula movie. The very first one made. It's a direct reference to that one. I mean, people get the point that it's supposed to reference that, but not the direct... Like, my brain science. Not the exact first one. Like, they probably assume it's like a remake or something that is referencing... But I'm pretty sure, like very, very much, sir, that is the very first one it's referencing. Could you get your stupid hitbox out of my way? I thought there was an item back here. I think it's on the floor below me. I'm just stupid. Onward. I don't need that. In my opinion, that's just the most satisfying thing in this entire game is breaking pots. Stop ruining my fun with your fire thing. Thrower thing. Yeah, English is hard. I love that. Funny thing is, people don't notice this, well, not this, but the scythe in general in this game just has a sweet spot mechanic that's hard to exactly hit, but it does have one. Normally when I walk through here, one of them doesn't point their cane at me and spams magic, but okay. You gonna be a nice cookie today? Good. No one cares about your opinion anyways. Because spamming magic is illegal. As I proceed to then spam call beyond. So much insight. So many buffs. Oh yes, I'm intelligent now, so make every single enemy in the entire area super hard to kill. Or just super buffed up. Those wolves can actually drop chunks. Even though it's rare, they can. They may drop twins, but they can actually drop chunks, and I've had it happen. I feel like I should have killed him. Also, that's not how that works. I will tentacle you, because you tentacled me. We will trade tentacles. I'm sorry, what? Oh yes, because you're doing an animation, you have poise. I will continue to do it until we're even, or just completely dodge to the side. Stop it. I'm so glad they have a toggle option. Oh yes, 5 insight. I'm gonna immediately get back from killing bosses. You just barely see him slowly walking down the hallway. You get the key, right? Or is it you? That works. Slowly making his way down the entire hallway to kill. I swear in Chalice Dungeons, Flaring Suckers are the bane of my existence. Sometimes they have poise, sometimes they don't. You'll never know when they do or when they don't. They'll just grab you through your attack sometimes. I don't remember which one is exactly the boss, but I'll find out. I'm just shooting into the crowd. I think it's... I don't know. This one that doesn't have a health bar? Yeah, gotta be. Had me worried for a minute there. YOLO. Every time I get hit by that. That instant turnaround attack though. For all the times you spammed me with your laser, this is only fitting and fair. I mean, I may have gotten the laser dodge times down, but all the times that I was new to the game and didn't know how to dodge it and it one-shot me. That is revenge. That is proper full revenge. Moon Presence can actually kill me because I'm pretty sure it's fixed damage. Doesn't help if I can't see my screen, you know? How did I know he's gonna immediately do that attack? I saw that one coming. I just want you to whistle. I know you can do it even if I don't damage you. I just want you to do it. It's actually funny how little health Moon Presence actually has. Come on, do it. Wait, it's a set number? It's just such a high number that it's an instant 1 HP. It's not a KO attack. It doesn't leave you at 1 HP. Then again, he is programmed to whistle twice, instant kill you no matter what. I found this out the hard way. If you're getting, if you're summoning someone to help with moon presence, because of the slight online lag, if you're a phantom and you hit moon presence enough times after he whistles and puts you at 1 HP, he'll whistle again and it'll insta-kill you no matter how much health you have. It's programmed to instant kill you no matter what. But that was my experience with Modded Bloodborne. It was pretty fun bullying bosses that deserve to be bullied. I'm pretty much done with the stream. I'll see you guys in the next one.